That's all. That's all it is.
Only a couple days in, but just how is it being out here, and everything?
It's amazing, actually. Just to have my dreams come true, and then play with the guys that I play with at the Senior Bowl, and then just see some new faces out there. It's been fun competing, most importantly too, as well.
So did they just randomly hand you 8 as your jersey number, or did you kind of ask for it, or?
That was a plan, actually, to ask for it going into my rookie year, but then they just offered it to me, so it's like it was just God's plan from the jump. So, as soon as he asked me would I wear it, I said absolutely without a question. So
You wore 8 once in college, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you used to wear 24 in playing baseball or something like that?
Yes, sir.
What ages was that?
So I wore 24 in baseball, probably 11 and 12, and then the rest I probably wore 2. So that was pretty much the only 2 numbers I wore in baseball.
It's really early, obviously, but just what they do on defense, what they're asking of their corners, how does that fit you?
Competing, that's the biggest thing that I picked up on from Coach Carroll is to compete. That's kind of what we did but that's exactly what we did at, Cincinnati, having the 2 best corners. And then just going up and competing. And, that's just the philosophy here is to compete, and that's what I do, and that's what I love to do. So.
What have been your early impressions of Carl Scott?
Oh, I love Coach Scott, man. He brings energy. He's cool. He's a relaxed guy as well, too. But I love being coached by him, and he's definitely the best of the best, for sure.
What have been some of your early coaching?
Just the biggest thing here is, still competing. We're picking up on technique each and every day. It's only day 2. It's a lot of work to be done. And, my ears are peeled back and I'm ready to listen and, be coached by one of the best. So.
Speaking of technique, they use this kick step technique with cornerbacks. Is that something you've had any familiarity with in the past? Is it something you have any level of comfort?
Yes, sir. So that's what we did at Cincinnati as well too. So I'm extremely familiar with it. Now it's just about taking it to the next level and just being that dominant corner that hopefully I can be and I pride myself to be. So.
Is it the exact same thing?
I wouldn't say the exact same thing. It's a little bit different. Just like I said, just taking it to the next level and really mastering it now, and that's the biggest thing. No, we don't. No, we don't.
They throw so much at you this weekend. What do you hope to get out of it?
Just, learning as much as I can, and just trying to learn the defense as much as I can. I just want to take it one step at a time. You never want to, learn too much at once. You just want to take it one step at a time, and they understand that. And, that's the ability to have these great coaches. They understand that, and, just like I said, just take it one step at a time.
How much carryover are you seeing scheme-wise with terminology and different concepts compared to what you did at Cincinnati?
It's a lot, it's a lot similar, and that's why I feel like it was this guy's plan for me to end up here. It's a lot similar, and, so I picked up on it quite fast, and hopefully Coach Carroll and Coach Scott can, see that for themselves. So.
It looked like you had almost had an interception there, or had your hands up?
Yes, sir.
Just kind of a drop?
Yeah, so we're really not supposed to go to the ball, but, the competitive guy I am, that's the first thing I do is, try to go for the ball. So, I'm a NFL player now, so I have to, pride myself on being an NFL player at certain times. So.
How tough is that for you guys to come out here like, you can't throw the ball?
It's extremely tough, especially for me. Like I said, I like to show off my ball skills. Well, obviously not right there because I dropped it. So, but, that's the biggest thing is, still adjusting to the NFL life and, like I said, just one step at a time. So. Oh, that was smooth. That first thing we did was, congratulate him. We showed love in the defensive back room. So, that was the first thing we did, and next play. So.
Did you have any prior meeting with Tariq Woolen throughout the process? Did you get to know him at all? What's it been like
Yeah, definitely. I've been, met with Tariq in the Senior Bowl and the Combine. So. It's like I've been seeing him a little too much, actually. So, that's my guy, though. We're already close. He talks more than me. I'm a guy that, stays grounded and, stays low-key. He's a guy that brings up the room and be talkative, so. Yeah, that's what it was. Just, really during the offseason, just learning the defense and understanding the scheme of what we're trying to do, what routes were coming at us, and just like I said, just taking, the football IQ to a next level.
Is that run by a coach or that player?
Sometimes it could be run by a coach, and then it could be run by us as well, too. So.
Did you run it?
Absolutely, definitely.
How often was that? Once a week?
Yeah, so it was once a week, because we were pretty much busy with workouts and, other stuff as well. So, as much as we could, we would try to, have those player-led meetings and, just try to sit down and whether if it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes, just get as much information that we can, too.
Do you think that contributed to how you felt before the first time you did that?
Absolutely. Another thing was, just built chemistry, and the brotherhood that we already had, and on top of that, just added better chemistry, and that was the biggest thing that we had. So
Is that in season or off season?
off season.
Anything else, guys?
Would you stay more probably on one side here than you did in Cincinnati? Because you kind of got moved around a lot, right? In Cincinnati?
So yeah, since I played field and boundary. I was the field corner, and then Amal was the boundary. But right here, I'm just learning, one side for right now. And then if Coach Carroll or Coach Scott decides to move me around, this guy's willing, just have to adjust and do what's best for the team.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
First few days been for you near Seattle?
My bad, I couldn't hear you. What you say?
How have your first few days been in Seattle?
It's been pretty fun, honestly. I'm from Texas, so I ain't never seen as much green. To me, it's a lot of big trees, too, so I haven't really seen too much of that, but I like it because it's just different from where I'm from.
What about the facilities and being around your new teammates and the coaches?
It's a lot of fun. Some of the guys, I met them at the Combine or at the Senior Bowl, so it was like a reunion seeing them again. Or some, like Big Abe, I had him on a 30 visit, too, and so it was pretty cool seeing him here, too, and the facility is great, too. So I'm just enjoying it. I'm soaking it all in and embracing it right now.
Kobe said you guys got to know each other in the process, Senior Bowl and all that. Coming in new, is it nice to have another guy in your position group that you can go throw out with and got to know a little?
Oh, yeah, it make it a lot smoother just because, like, if you got a guy to talk to, I already know him, so hey, what's up, about this play or that, or it don't even got to be football, just building that relationship between me and him, it'll make things easier in the locker room and building chemistry, so that's me and Kobe right there, so.
Is it tough to not be able to be out there just yet for you?
Yeah, just seeing other guys, it's a lot of fun, and I've just been taking a lot of mental reps because that's also important as much as the regular physical reps. So just taking all the mental reps, and that's all I've been trying to do.
Looked like Pete was talking to you for quite a while at times. What's going on? I mean, obviously he's good to get to hear from him and all that, and to get that chance to talk to him a lot.
Oh yeah, being coached by Coach P is a great thing because just everybody knows the days with the Legion of Boom and the great secondary they had. So just being coached by him and soaking in all the advice I can. That's what I've been trying to do with him, man. When he came over there and talked to me, he just was giving me game and just lacing me up about what to do and just different techniques and stuff like that.
Anything else, guys? Thanks,
Great.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
Tariq.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Rick.
Here's Tyreek.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah. Good.
How are your first few days here in Seattle and being at the facility and meeting your new teammates?
They great for real. It's a beautiful place. I love how all the coaches, they bring a lot of juice and they bring a lot of energy here, and it just makes the facility like one big happy place. Like everybody walking around with a smile on their face. So it's just a really, it's a really good time.
Are you making friends?
Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. Me and Kobe already locked in. Yep.
What's the biggest thing you want to get out of this weekend?
Man, just I said to Coach Carroll, like just stack the days, man. That's what I really want to do. Just get better every day and learn something new every day, and just like soaking in. I'm just trying to be a sponge and work hard and take mental reps, physical reps, any reps I can, just to get better and help my team.
Well, you look like you weren't out there maybe as much during the team stuff today, or just.
Yeah. No, I wasn't out there that much. That's why I was taking a lot of mental reps there. Yeah.
What do you kind of see in the scheme in comparison to what you did at Ohio State?
It's kind of really different from what I was doing at Ohio State. Not like really different, but I'm more of in the linebacker role here. So I'm more in coverage, and then more of in a 9, and I'm tight how I was at Ohio State, or in the 6 technique, or playing with in the 3-point stance. So now I'm in the 2. I kind of have more freedom. Kind of can see more, so I like it. I like it better playing with Coach Curry and how the coaches have me playing here.
How different is that coming off the ball from a 2-point stance compared to a 3-point
It's not that different for me because even though we didn't do it at Ohio State, like in practice, I still worked it, and then I worked it all the way in my training because I knew I have a chance to get drafted as an outside linebacker. So I worked it in my training. You know, that was one of the things I took pride in, and making sure I wasn't like false stepping and having a good get off with the 2-point because I wasn't working on it that much in my season.
Did you get to know Boye at all through the process before getting here?
Yep.
And what was your relationship with him like?
Man, boy, you see him, he's all smiles, man. It's just like he's just like me. I feel like we just instantly connected at the Senior Bowl. We was there, and then I feel like we just had a connection because we made each other work harder, and we both just turned each other up in a way. So yeah, Boy is my guy. I was happy to see him at the combine. I was happy to see him again when we met up here. So yeah.
Anything else, guys? Thanks, Tyler.
No problem, y'all. Thank you.
So how's it going? How's it been getting out here and getting into this offense for a couple of days?
It's been great, being out here in Seattle is a great environment, a lot of great people. So just going out here and playing with our teammates has been very well.
What's it been like so far trying to learn a new offense, and how does it compare to what you had at Rutgers?
Oh, it's been great, Coach Sanjay and office coordinator really helped us, really teach us the playbook. So just coming out here and being able to perfect it, it was good. Just a lot of good knowledge. So.
What's it like going out there trying to practice? You're all new, you play together, you've done this coaching, you know the playbook, and it's like go do a couple walkthroughs in their practice. What's that like?
Well, I feel like a lot of our guys create relationships before we get step on the field, up in the lunchroom, in the locker room. So a lot of guys actually was in the Senior Bowl, so we kind of had a connection already. But just getting to know everybody in the locker room, getting to be around them, kind of created that comfort environment, along with the staff, created a very great environment as soon as we walked in. So I feel like it helped on the field.
Bo, you had told us that you lined up all over the place out at Rutgers. How much do you think that helps you now coming in here to pick this up quicker, knowing that you've been in the slot out wide each side and being able to digest all of that?
I gotta say, like, the knowledge of the game, just being able to play every position, learn concepts, and I think this helps the player in general. I love football, so I love studying the game, so that kind of helped me more when I wanted to learn the plays or wanted to learn the scheme. I got in the playbook, I studied, and make sure that I was perfecting it.
I saw that there was a video of you attended the NFL draft when you were a kid or in high school or something like that.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So my mom and my pops, they took me out to the 2017 NFL draft. I think it was in Philly. And my dreams was being in the NFL. So when I was out there, they was doing drills, they was doing 40-yard dashes, they was doing verticals. So I'm like, I'm gonna try this. I want to be that type of guy. So I just did it at the time and just had fun with it.
What are you hoping to get out of this weekend?
This weekend, just create relationships, getting to know the staff, they're getting to know us, evaluating. So just getting to know the staff, and it's been great around here. It's been great energy. It's been great juice, great competitiveness. So just being able to get used to the staff, being able to talk to everybody has been very helpful.
You do all special teams involved, right?
Yes, sir.
What all, returns, coverage, everything?
Yeah, punt return, kick return. I play gunner, so yeah.
How much do you feel like that's going to be key for you to carve out a role here?
Yeah, being versatile, I always say, being able to be used in every spot, especially on special teams, how you start going in, you want to learn the special team scheme, you want to be in the meetings, you want to come out here and get extra work on it. So just being involved, I would say, is going to help.
Going against Kobe a little bit today, what was that like?
Kobe's a great guy. I went against Kobe all the time in the Senior Bowl. We know each other. That's my guy. So he's a great athlete, and I love going against him.
Is Bo like a nickname?
Bo is my nickname. My real name is Miles. I never told nobody that, but y'all know now. So my real name is Miles, but my middle name is Bokeem. My dad named me Bo, so I've always been called Bo since I was 7 years old, and it kind of stuck with me.
Anything else, guys?
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
How y'all doing? Doing good.
Coming from a smaller school, first exposure to NFL practice, how does this compare to what you had at Lenoir-Rhyne?
It's definitely, a lot more challenging. I would say you got to focus on your technique. But luckily, I had experience at the Shrine Bowl going against guys at the higher level. So just working out with those guys came in and been able to, do pretty well.
I asked you about it last weekend, but your relationship with Kyle Duggar, and how much did that kind of help prepare you to make this jump? Yeah, I know you said you talked to him about the whole process and everything, but relying on a guy like him that you know has done it already, how much does that help?
Oh, yeah, I just use it to my advantage. Not every D2 guy knows somebody in the NFL, especially that came from their team. So I definitely been in his ear throughout my process, asking him questions, and it's pretty good to have him on my side.
What do you make of the offense here, and how similar is it to what you're familiar with from Ryan?
Some of the players are similar, obviously different language, but it's been a pretty simple learning turn, but it's been pretty simple so far.
How much does it benefit you that you played in a wing T style offense and then went to a spread? I mean, you've played in a bunch of different styles of offense coming into the NFL.
It just shows my versatility and ability to learn new offenses and play different positions. So I just use it to my advantage.
What's the plan with your NBA studies?
I haven't finished that yet. I actually put it on pause so I could focus on football, but I do plan on finishing it. I just want to be able to, after I'm done with football, I want to be a mechanical engineer for a car company.
And how far along have you gotten on the NBA program?
NBA, I have 2 semesters left.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What made you want to do mechanical engineering for a car company?
I just always been interested in cars growing up, and I done fixed a couple parts of my car, like changing tires, oil, things of that nature. So just being hands-on with cars growing up made me fall in love with it.
In that regard, what's your dream car then? What's the one that...
Dream car? As of right now, with the gas prices, I'm gonna have to go with a Tesla. I really like those. Teslas. So.
Obviously, not a lot of Division II guys get to this level. When did you start to realize like NFL is a real tough?
Just seeing my teammate Kyle Duggar go through his process. Scouts coming in and see him, and also talking to me. So after he left, they just kept coming back. So that's pretty much how my name got out there. So. Just him going through his process really motivated me more to get to this level.
What is it about the strength and conditioning program at Lenoir-Rhyne? Because it just seems like I noticed you were 174 pounds coming out of high school, and now to be 222 and being a 4'4", 40 guy. What really was the difference maker with that program?
Just competing. In high school, I wasn't the biggest guy, so I used to always compete with the bigger guys, to get to their side. So. Our strength staff at Lenoir-Rhyne, they're big on competition. So just competing and making sure that my numbers were, some of the highest. And over time, I ended up gaining weight, eating the right things. So I would just say competition, which is the same thing here. So
when something's wrong with your car, do you take it into the shop or do you fix it yourself?
First, well, it depends on what it is and what tools are needed. If it's obviously something that's difficult to fix, I'll take it in and change it, but I try my best to fix it on my own.
Anything else, guys?
No. Thank you.
Appreciate it.